Hi everyone, it's Bethany, the Assistant Administrator at the Macon County Health Department. I wanted to just pass along the message that Dr. Ezike has already shared with us, the Director of the Illinois Department of Public Health. As we have warm days ahead, we want to still encourage people to please stay home. As Dr. Ezike said, she assures that if people congregate on these warm days in the days ahead, that we will set the entire state back of how far we have come. So everyone, please stay home. We must protect healthcare workers and our workforce. Everyone's actions matter, and they are so critical. If you must go out, please remember to cover your nose and mouth with a face covering. Many people are also celebrating the most important event of their faith this week, and we understand that it can be very challenging to not physically be able to come together and meet. But we beg that those services be held online. It should be assumed that everyone and every zip code has COVID-19. So we must continue to be disciplined and ensure that we remain safe. Continue to stay home and wash our hands. Keep practicing social distancing and wear a face covering when we must go out in public. These are the keys and these are the tools that we have that we can be successful to combat against COVID-19. So please do all that you can to protect yourself and everyone around you. If you have any questions, you can always visit our website or our Facebook page, Macon County Health Department, Decatur, Illinois. Thank you so much, and thank you for continuing to do your part, even though we know it can be definitely very challenging.
Good morning. I'm Scott Wrighton, City Manager of Decatur, Illinois. And we're going to continue to have these sessions that we do jointly with the Macon County Health Department and sort of city non-medical aspects of the COVID-19 crisis every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we have the most recent video posted to our website, as well as the website of the Health Department and several other places as well. However, this coming Friday, Friday the 10th of April, is Good Friday, and some governments are observing it as a holiday, so there will not be a video produced this coming Friday. The next one will be on Monday. At the last City Council meeting, the City Council extended the Mayor's emergency order, which means that some of the emergency measures taken by the City Council and City Government have been extended further for the duration, at least for the duration of the emergency that was put in place through the end of April by Governor Pritzker. Another more recent announcement from the governor's office is that he recommends that people who are out and about wear face masks. It was not a mandatory order, but it is recommended in the interest of good public health. And so in order to protect our bus drivers as well as others of the riding public, we're strongly recommending that if you're riding some of the Decatur public transit buses, that you wear a mask. Beginning today, we'll be putting up signs in the buses that recommend it. And that in about 10 days or so, it'll be required. So we're entering a transition period where we recommend for the safety of drivers and the traveling public that you have a face mask, but at some point, about 10 days out, it'll be required in the interest of public safety. Now, many of us, when we're out and about at the store, will encounter somebody maybe at the door who wants to know how many are in our party, or we might be asked to wait while certain numbers of people out in that store clear out before we're allowed in. The city and state governments don't set these rules. As long as the terms and provisions of Governor Pritzker's order are complied with, within that, local businesses are given a broad degree of discretion to find rules that fit their situation. And every store is a little bit different in terms of those that are considered essential allowed to have their doors open. Some might say only one from a group or a family is allowed in. Some of them during peak periods may only allow a certain number of people in the store at any one time. Those decisions are the discretion of each store. So please know that it's not the city or any other unit of local government that's involved in establishing those rules. Finally, I want to announce that, as some of you may have seen on social media and has been recently reported, there has been several incidents of COVID-19 confirmed out of a local nursing home, Fairhaven Nursing Home, on the south side of the city of Decatur. We've been assured by the management of that facility that they are taking appropriate actions to further shut down access to the facility, do more testing, and protect both the residents and employees of that facility. It's important to mention that that's where there was an increased number of reportings, so that anybody in the Decatur area who has had contact with employees or others who may have been in that facility in the last several days, for you to take the appropriate action. Thank you again for all that you do to make sure that the effect of this emergency is minimized as much as possible. Stay at home. We're all in this together, and together we'll get through.